I mean, over the last few weeks, Chandra and I have been having a lot of discussion about, what is it to be authentic? Because everyone goes around talking these days about, oh, you've got to show up, you've got to bring your best true self, you got to be your authentic self. But what is it about authenticity, and how do you find it in a world where there's so many distractions? And another thing we want to talk about is money, because excuse me. One thing I'm sick and tired is that people always go, get up, show up, this. And people are like, I have a job, I have a 9 to 5, trying to start a business at that same time. It's almost impossible for me. And you're telling me to get up, show up, be your true self. And I'm going through hell right now. So a lot of the things we want to talk about are practical solutions you can use to get yourself out of that hell into your true authenticity. And that starts with branding yourself as your true authentic self. And, just when I had Chandra on my episode of Beauty and the Beat, one of the things that came to mind when I talked to her was she made me look at my life all over. Most people look at me and they say, oh my God, you're beautiful. You had a modeling career and now you're an entrepreneur and, you're so lucky. But one thing I want to tell you girls is luck has nothing to do with it. Luck has a lot to do with it, but preparation, knowing who you are, and then taking to the road like a warrior is part of this journey. And you have to be ready to show up and be present. So that said, Chandra, what do you think about what I just said?
Oh, honey, I've been so impressed with you from get-go, right? From the minute, because here's the thing, and I'm just going to be straight and honest with you. There is a little bit of a thing when you approach models and women who are so beautiful, and there's a little apprehension, and I think that when you discover somebody that is clearly smart and intelligent and well-spoken and has depth and intellect combined with that beauty, honestly, that's what Beauty Inside and Out is all about. Like, I really think that you have that, and partnering with you is something that I'm inspired to do because I think that we can help share that. We can share how to do that. I feel more beautiful just being with you and getting your tips and everything. And I feel like we together, when we're able to go deep, it's like all of the facades and hair and makeup and everything melt away. And we're talking about, the truth, the essence of what we're wanting to attract. I mean, I think one of the things that really struck me initially was when we finished our interview, and we didn't know each other that well at that point. Yeah. And I asked you, what is it that you truly want to do? And how we were able to get right into this conversation about not just what we're going to do for a side hustle or, make a little money on this, to kind of propel us to the next level, but like truly what we want to bring to the world, what impact we want to make. And being able to talk at that level stimulates me. It makes me feel like we're of like mind. We're in the same tribe. We get that we're here to make a contribution, we're here to make a difference. And seeing that in you, really made me feel that I could rise to that. And it doesn't matter, it's not a competition. Women compete with each other. And I have always been a pretty non-competitive person, but, it takes working on your self-esteem. It takes inviting, beautiful people into your life and feeling just as confident around them as you would, with friends that aren't, don't show that externally.
Exactly.
What's inside is so important.
Exactly. So ladies, as I was talking to Chandra about that, one of the things I wanted to say to you about all of this is it all starts with you. And you have to bring yourself to the table, no matter what's happened in your past, no matter what relationship broke down, no matter what happened to you in your childhood. We are going to get over this together. And Chandra and I are determined to show you how to get from 0 to 100. So if you listen to this over the next few weeks, we're going to be giving you exciting tips covering finance, relationships, personal development, raising children, finding the dream guy or the dream girl it may be. It's all possible if you put certain things into action. And, that's why I teamed up with Chandra, because she has helped me change my life through her Glow Living. If you don't know Glow Living, it's, I'm going to let Sandra talk a bit more about Glow Living. Chandra?
Oh, thanks. You have it projected on the screen. This is just a view of my website, and it is running a video of a workshop that I did for a course that I created called Root to Rise. It's a yoga principle, where you root down into your strong foundation and to be able to rise up to your fullest potential. So I do have an online course, and before the pandemic, I was able to offer online workshops. Now I'm doing one-on-one coaching, but it's really about learning how to create life balance, about how to visualize your future, about how to actually materialize the things that you want. And so I've worked with a lot of people on, where they get stuck in their root system to build that strong, healthy foundation, how to break free of that, these limiting beliefs, these past, issues that have held us back, and how to give ourselves permission to sit in our own authority, our own sovereignty, to make decisions to move us forward that propel us to where we really truly want to go. Not just tactical reason or tactical things, but like life purpose things, like we need to be able to connect with something higher and bigger and be able to rise to that. So Root to Rise is about that. And my website, Glow Living, is the platform where, I have blog articles and video interviews and all kinds of stuff that I offer, lots of free resources that you guys can start with. And Amanda has her own projects too. And what's so cool about this platform is we're going to discuss all that. We're going to discuss what it takes to be entrepreneurial, these days, what it takes to balance more than one business, more than one thing in your life. I'm a mom. I have a 14-year-old son. I'm single right now. There's a lot that, is going on. So we're going to get into it like besties here sharing our lives with you. And we're also excited to find ways to bring you into the conversation